So today I want to show you how to crochet this turtleneck hoodie, or balaclava if you want. This looks really hard to do, but it's actually very easy to crochet. And I will go through the whole process and show you every step in this tutorial. So you can do this only by following this tutorial. If you prefer to follow a written pattern though, I will of course leave a link for that down below the video. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials for the yarn. I have used this from Hobbii. It's called Megaball Aran. I will leave a link in the description for this yarn, and I will of course write how much I will use. But it's Megaball Aran from Hobbii. Then for the crochet hooks, I've used a 5 and a 6mm hook. Then I've used some scissors and a tapestry needle, and sometimes it helps with a few stitch markers. We begin with the bottom brim, and we begin with a slip knot. And then we chain 33. We actually chain until it measures 25 centimeters in total. But this is 33 chains for me. So we continue like this until it measures 25 centimeters. I'm just doing a little sample right now, but just pretend I have 33 centimeters or 33 chains. So now skip your turning chain and move on to the second chain. Insert the hook into the second chain and work a single crochet. Continue with a single crochet in each chain all the way across. If you did 33 chains like I did, then you will have 32 single crochet when you're across. And that's it. So that's row 1. Then chain 1, turn, skip your turning chain and work a back loop single crochet in the next stitch. So insert the hook through the back loop and single crochet. And continue with one back loop single crochet in each stitch all the way across. When you make it to the other end, you chain 1, turn, and then you work a back loop single crochet all the way back again. Continue back and forth with a back loop single crochet in each stitch until you have 50 centimeters. And then it looks like this. So now we have the 50 centimeters across, and we have the 23 centimeters across this way. So my chain measured 25 centimeters, but it shrinks a bit when you crochet, and it's 23 centimeters right now. So now we will connect the brim. So we fold it like this, and we now want to connect the ends. So we have this for the neck, and it's closed all the way down here. So we do like this, and I will just zoom a bit. So now you will do a single crochet through both layers all the way across. So insert the hook through the first stitch, through both layers, and single crochet. And again, insert through both layers and single crochet. And through both layers and single crochet. Just work this all the way across. So now it's connected all the way across. And we have our little tube for the neck. And the next part we will crochet is actually where the front is. So I don't want this on the front of my hood. So I will cut the yarn and let this be the back side instead. So I will begin from here instead of here, so I have this one as my front. First I want to turn it inside out. So I have this one on the back instead. And then again I will begin from here. So I just turn it. And then I find my yarn again and attach it. Then tie a little knot. And then I will find my 6mm hook instead of my 5. And pull up a loop. And then I will do a single crochet into each row all the way around. So I have 80 rows, so I should have 80 single crochet when I'm all the way around. Remember, this is a row in between the bumps, and this is a row. So you will just insert the hook and single crochet. Push in your hook just in between these stitches, just into the small gaps. You can feel it when you're there. And in between the rows, right here. And then into this. It's actually quite easy. So just work one single crochet in each row all the way around until you are back here. So when we have all the single crochets in the round, we will now begin working back and forth instead of in rounds. So we will finish the row right here and begin working this way again. So we chain 2, 1, 2, and then we turn it. And then we will skip the 2 chains and the stitch after that. And in this one, we will work a single crochet. And then we have this little loop all the way out here. And I recommend that you put in a stitch marker into this so we know it when we return. Then we begin the moss stitch. So chain 1 and skip 1 stitch. Work a single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and work a single crochet in the next. And continue repeating this until you are all the way back at the stitch marker right here. So just chain 1, skip 1, 1 single crochet all the way around. When we make it all the way around, we will finish the row and turn. So we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then turn the work. From now on, we will chain 3 every time we turn. So now we have all these small gaps in the moss stitch. You see in between the stitches, we have these little gaps. We will work a single crochet into each of the gaps. So insert the hook into the first gap, single crochet, and then we will insert a stitch marker into this loop we have up here, so we know where to finish the row. And then we chain 1 and then work a single crochet in the next gap in between the stitches. And chain 1 and work a single crochet in the next gap in between the stitches. So we just work a regular moss stitch all the way around. When we're all the way at the other end, I will show you how we will increase in every row from now on. When we're back at the beginning, I only have 1 stitch left to go. So I will chain 1 just to get there, and then we have the loop by the stitch marker. So I will remove the stitch marker, and then I will make an increase into this loop. So I insert the hook and single crochet, and then a chain 1, and then I work another single crochet into the same loop. So now we made an increase. Then I chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I turn the work. And then I work a single crochet into this loop in between the 2 single crochet we did in the same loop. So there is a little gap right here. I will work a single crochet into this. And then we have our new loop out here, which I will insert my stitch marker into, so I know where to make my increase next time. Okay, so every time we make it to these stitch marker, we will make an increase, and that is the same on the other side. Now we will continue. You can already see the small gaps in between the stitches. We will chain 1 and then work a single crochet into the next gap, single crochet, and then chain 1 and single crochet into the next gap. So you see a little increase right here. So we will continue working the same pattern back and forth we will work a moss stitch in each stitch, and when we make it to the stitch marker, we will make an increase into the gap. And remember to insert the stitch marker in the loop afterwards. And when you keep increasing and keep increasing this way, it will cross, and that's okay. So just keep increasing back and forth. I continued for 20 rows, and this measures about 15 centimeters, this part. So you see it has increased a lot, and we will now continue up with the moss stitch without increasing at the edges. So we will find our work again. And then we will complete this final row. And then in this final loop where the stitch marker was, I will just do one single crochet instead of doing the increase. I will still chain 3 and turn, and then I will work a single crochet in this first gap, and then continue the moss stitch like always. So now we will have an edge where we don't increase. Now we will continue the moss stitch pattern up with no increases for the amount of row it takes to get the height of the hood. I continue until this part measures 30 centimeters. So this part we have 30 centimeters, and now we will close it on the top. So we finished up here. We will grab the loop again, and I will do the final stitch. One single crochet in the final loop, and we won't chain 3 right now. We will just stop there, and then we will put this together. So I turn it, and then I will do a slip stitch all the way across through both layers. So grab your hook and push it through both layers, yarn over, pull through, and again through the next stitch, push through both layers, pull through, through both layers, pull through, and just keep this very loosely. So continue all the way across. And when we're all the way across, we have this top all closed up. So now we can cut the yarn, pull this loop through, and then we can weave in all ends, and we are done. So now we can turn it with the right side out. So we have the wrong side in, and we are ready to wear it. So we can just fold this one up so it has this turtlenecky look. And that's it. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!